Anyways, here's a song by, I think it's by Billy Currington, and it's called "Like My Dog." And I like to send this song out to my ex-girlfriend there, Wanda, because I think this sort of covers our relationship a little bit. Why can't you just be like my dog? He never tells me that he's sick of this house. He never says, why don't you get off that couch? He don't cost nothing when he wants to go out. I want you to love me like my dog. He never says I need a new attitude. Him and my sister ain't always in a feud. When I leave the seat up, he don't think that it's rude. Want you to love me like my dog does, baby. When I come home, I want you to just go crazy. He never looks at me like he might hate me. Want you to love me like my dog. He never acts like he don't care for my friends. He never asks where in the hell have you been. He don't play dead when I wanna pet him. I want you to love me like my dog does, honey. He never says, I wish you made more money. He always thinks that pull my fingers funny. I want you to love me like my dog. He don't get mad at me and throw a fit when I say his sister is a... Well, I never said your sister was that. Might have thought it a time or two, but never say it. That's rude. I want you to love me like my dog does, baby. When I come home, I want you to just go crazy. He never looks at me like he might hate me. Want you to love me like my dog. That's right. I want you to love me like my dog does, baby. Ow. Used to be a coyote. I'm all right now. Is that Stu? I'm gonna frighten you a little bit. Sorry there, little buddy. I know you don't like dogs much, do you? you, yeah. Say it's your birthday, you're gonna have a good time. I'm glad it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. Ringo, come on. Yes, we're going to a party. Yes, we're going to a party. Yes, we're going to a party. I would like you to dance. Birthday, take a chance. Birthday, I would like you to dance. Birthday, birthday too. They say it's your birthday, we're gonna have a good time. I'm glad it's your birthday, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to everybody who has a birthday today. It's Tuesday Live and it's my birthday, we're having a party. Good evening, everyone. I come to you live tonight from the traditional territory of the neutral Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee peoples. And we're certainly thankful for sharing their land with us. And it's great to be here. It's my birthday. And it really is my birthday. If you went on Facebook today, you would have noticed that it was my birthday. And if it's on Facebook, it must be true. Is that not right? We're certainly... I'm glad the show's not Monday live, because I'm not sure we would have had the show last night on Facebook anyways, because there were some serious issues with that platform. But luckily for my birthday, they held off and got it all back together. And here we are tonight. So thanks for joining us. We've got a fantastic show ahead. And I was just sort of thinking about my birthday. I started thinking, I don't remember my birthday in terms of the day I was born. But my mom's told me the story often enough that I can share it with you. And I'm not going to get into the details of it, but I was actually have kind of a fun little birthday story. I was born, my dad actually, when I was sort of, I guess, conceived, and my mom was carrying me. My parents were in Holland with my older brother, who was just a little toddler at the time, and my dad was studying in Holland. And my mom decided she wasn't sure about giving birth to a baby in Holland. And probably a good thing, because if I would have tried to get dual citizenship in Holland, I think I would have had to do military service in Holland. So that probably wouldn't have been a good thing. And who knows, maybe I would have been blonder if I was born in Holland. I don't know. But anyways, so my mom came back with my brother and, to her credit, stayed with her in-laws, my dad's parents, my grandparents in Toronto. And I guess in October 5th, I'm not sure, maybe it was the 4th or 5th, I'm not sure, my mom can clarify that story in terms of when she actually went into labor and went to the hospital, but her sister-in-law drove her to Women's College Hospital in Toronto, and I was born there.
with I don't think too much complications or anything, and always had a affinity for college women since I was born at Women's College Hospital, I guess. But it's and that's probably the only time I spent in Toronto. I never really lived in Toronto, but I was born there, so which I'm sure lots of millions of other people born there as well. And the funniest part of the story is actually my mom, because back in those days, it wasn't like we had the internet, and long distance telephone was expensive, and of course there was a time difference. So my mom sent a telegram to my dad and said, we have a son, and my dad, of course, the telegram came. My dad had moved out. My parents were living in an apartment in Holland, but then when my mom and brother came home with me in tow, my dad moved into a boarding house, and so the telegram came to the boarding house. And when my dad got back from classes that day, I guess there was the woman who looked after the boarding house said, "There's a telegram for you." So she handed it to my dad. My dad opens it up and says, "Oh, my wife back in Canada's had a little baby boy." And the lady at the boarding house looked at him and says, "Haven't you been in Holland for a year already?" So it's a bit of a family joke, but it was, and so that's the kind of the story of my birth story, how I was brought into this world, and the little bit of humor surrounding it. But glad to be here this week, and I thought, well, I could have taken my birthday off, but I've been doing the show for 80 episodes now. That's kind of exciting, and I thought, well, I can't throw a big party anyways. We're only supposed to have so many people indoors or whatever, and all this vaccination thing. I didn't want to get into all that, so I thought, well, I'll just have a birthday party with all my friends that have been hanging around with me for the last 80 weeks or so. So thanks for coming to my party. Sorry I can't give you cake, but hopefully you have some beverages to enjoy or whatever. And we're going to have a great time tonight for over the next hour or so. And I'm going to send it out to the shed here. My cousin Willie out there. I know there's been a lot of noise coming out from out there. I'm not sure what's going on, whether he's celebrating something out there as well, or whether he's just celebrating my birthday. But I've asked all the folks on the show to do something birthday related today. So let's see what Willie and his sidekick Stu have come up with tonight. Well, hey y'all, Willie here again. Hope everybody's having a good week. A little damp here, but that's okay. We don't mind a little rain. A little rain's good for you. Rain's a good thing, as Luke Bryant once said. And anyways, I want to wish Rob a happy birthday. Funniest thing is Rob and I got the same birthday, or born the same day. Isn't that kind of strange? We both got the same birthday, which is a little weird when you think about it. But I guess we're cousins. We're pretty close cousins, I might say. I'm living in a shed. Certainly appreciate that. He's letting me live in his shed. Lets me play some music on his TV show, or whatever the internet show we call this, Tuesday Live. Anyways, glad to be here. Happy birthday, Rob. Happy birthday to me, too. And this here's song by Kenny Chesney, and it's called Trip Around the Sun. It's sort of a country birthday song. I thought it might be appropriate for the situation. So anyways, here we go. Well, they say the sea is rising. Well, that's alright with me, 'cause there ain't no other place than on the sea I'd rather be. And that second coming's coming, it's right around the bend. And someday could be any day, this world is gonna end. But that's alright, that's okay. There ain't nothing we can do about the whole thing anyway. It's a hang-on kind of ride. We're spinning through space and time, rocking this big old rock, just trying to have some fun. So let's drink another beer, here's to another year. Let's take another crazy trip around the sun. We're all swimming in a fishbowl, just floating through the sky, pulled along by gravity and nobody knows why. So it's a cosmic hallelujah that we're sitting here right now, and Becky's at the bar buying us all another round. Yeah, that's okay, yeah, that's alright. I ain't gonna overthink or overanalyze tonight.
'cause it's a hang-on kind of ride. We're spinning through space and time, rocking this big old rock, just trying to have some fun. So let's drink another beer, here's to another year. Let's take another crazy trip around the sun. Just a hands-up roller coaster flying with no brakes. Just a speck of salt rolling down a tidal wave. Or just a Babe Ruth baseball hit over the wall. Or just a drop of rain over a waterfall. And it's a hang-on kind of ride. We're spinning through space and time, rocking this big old rock, just trying to have some fun. So let's drink another beer, here's to another year. Let's take another crazy trip around the sun. Let's take another crazy trip around the sun. What's that, Stu? You only get like a trip or two around the sun. Well, make the best of it, buddy. Just make the best of it. Well, I'm not sure where Stu's heading off to there, but thanks for that, Willie. I didn't know it was Willie's birthday today, too. He's got the same birthday as me. Wasn't that a coincidence? That's something. I want to thank everybody for all the birthday greetings we're getting here. Chris, thank you, and Gary and Danny up on the Bruce, and Lee down in Lancaster, New York. Good to see you tonight, Lee. And Kathy. Kathy's just, she's quite a bit younger than me, about 3 days or so. And Putty, my old buddy Putty. Nice to see you, Putty. And Danny up on the Bruce, and I guess I got Danny already. I got it twice there. I'm getting him twice. Dan, you get double acceptance. And Pat Ricky Bobby's here tonight. Good to see Pat Ricky Bobby checking in from South North Carolina. And Nelson and Sandra, good to see you here. Hope you're having a good evening. And David Ward, appreciate you checking in, saying hello. And Emily and Alicia. And who else we got here? Catherine and Peter are out there as well, I think. And Corey in Windsor. Good to see you, Corey. And Bob Kane's way out in Victoria. Nice to check in here, Bob. And if Lynn's watching as well. And Liz, thank you for that greeting as well. Appreciate everybody checking in. And we're going to head down east to Eastern Ontario now to check in with our good friend Stan McRae and see what sort of images Stan's captured for us this week. Stan. Thanks for those pictures, Stan. Always amazing. And always catches things that a lot of us just don't see. That's the beauty of being a photographer, I guess. You develop that sight for things. But
appreciate everything Stan does for the show every week. This song is when I was out riding my bicycle this morning, actually. Went for a little, about 25K ride around the block back in the country. See how the crops were coming off the field and that sort of thing. Say hello to the cows and everything out there. And I was thinking, boy, this would be a good song to play for my birthday show, but I don't think I've ever played it before. Didn't even have it. So I kind of looked it up and sort of kind of figured out how to play it and thought I'm going to give it a shot, because isn't that what living, taking on a new year's like, is, you just jump in and take it, grab it by the horns and just go for it, right? The secret of life is enjoying the passage of time. Any fool can do it. Oh, there ain't nothing to it. Nobody knows how we got to the top of a hill. But since we're on our way down, might as well enjoy the ride. The secret of love is in opening up your heart. It's okay to feel afraid, but don't let that stand in your way. 'Cause anyone knows that love is the only road. Since we're only here for a while, might as well show some style. Give us a smile. Isn't it a lovely ride? Sliding down, gliding down. Try not to try too hard. It's just a lovely ride. Now the thing about time is that time isn't really real. It's just your point of view. How does it feel for you? Einstein said he could never understand it all. Planets spinning through space, smile upon your face. Welcome to the human race. Some kind of lovely ride. I'll be sliding down. I'll be gliding down. Try not to try too hard. It's just a lovely ride. Isn't it a lovely ride? See me sliding down, gliding down. Try not to try too hard. It's just a lovely ride. Now the secret of life is enjoying the passage of time. Well, that's my attempt at that song. I'm no James Taylor, but I'm Rob Witherspoon, and he's no Bob Dylan, but he's Rob Dylan. How does it feel?
Hey everybody, Rob Dylan here again. Good to be here for Rob's birthday. It's kind of funny, but Rob's got the same birthday that I do, so it's my birthday too. And so we're all celebrating our birthday, and I guess it's Willie's birthday too, so all these birthdays here on October 5th, pretty exciting. But anyways, A lot of people don't know, but my brother Bob, he wrote a birthday song. And it's not really about birthdays, but it's certainly a good birthday song, kind of wish for your birthday. It's called Forever Young. And certainly that's things when we're marking the years off, we certainly think about staying young. But, you can't stay young, but certainly not physically, but certainly mentally you can stay young for as long as you can. And I think that's sort of what this is about. So hope you enjoy it. It's called Forever Young. Happy birthday to, Willie and Rob and everybody. Anybody else having a birthday on October 5th? May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung. May you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and see the lights surrounding you. May you always be courageous. Stand upright and be strong. May you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung. May you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. May you stay forever young.
Well, thank you for that, Rob. Fantastic version of that Bob Dylan song, and great thought for someone getting old, stay forever young, because certainly physically we're going to get old. It's inevitable. We're all going to get old. We're all getting older. It's every moment. Start of the show, we're going to be a little older at the end of the show than we were at the start. Bit of a depressing thought, but we can stay young in what we do and doing things, staying creative, doing what we can, moving forward. That's what I'm trying to do, anyways. Not sure about the rest of you. I was thinking the other day about my childhood birthdays. Now, I don't have a lot of memories of childhood birthday parties. I sort of remember, I kind of remember certain aspects of it. I always remembered I wanted. I'm not sure if my mom ever did. I think she might have once. I always wanted to have one of those cakes. I don't remember. I don't know. Think they're a thing anymore. They're probably too dangerous. People choke on them. But when they used to put money in birthday cakes, and there'd be like nickels and dimes, but then there's always the quarter, maybe even a silver dollar somebody got. There'd be one in there that was always exciting. And I think my mom did it once. I think she wrapped the coins in wax paper or something because she's worried about them contaminating the cake or something. But I remember that about childhood birthday parties, and you'd have friends over and gifts. I think once I got I always wanted one of those Lifesaver. Book of Lifesavers, was that called? Remember, there was like a book, but you open it up and there were like 10 rolls of Lifesavers in there. I always wanted those. That was always kind of my dream birthday gift because I thought it was a good one, but I think I might have got it once. That was always the one you wanted in the Christmas gift draw or the gift exchange at school too. Those Lifesaver book of, what was it? Book of Store. There was a name of it anyways. Maybe someone remembers. I don't know. Anyways, hi Ann. Nice to see you tonight. Thanks for checking in. And Greg, always nice to see folks checking in from all over the place. I think Ann's up Barrie Way and Greg back in Eastern Ontario. I did write, I was trying to think, well, I should do one of my own songs. It's my birthday. I can do that sort of thing. And I thought, well, haven't really written a birthday song per se, but I did write this song a while back. Not sure if I've ever even played it on the show. And it's kind of about putting years on the old odometer. And this one's called Let's Try Not to Grow Old. Let's try not to grow old. Let's try to do it together. I still feel 21, but my face feels like leather. You still laugh like you do, have my silly sense of humor. Let's just ignore time and not grow old together. Let's just ignore time and not grow old together. It seemed like just the other day that I first got to know you, and as the years have slipped by, I'm just starting to see you, that light in your eyes. I don't want to see it dimming. Let's just ignore time and not grow old together. Let's just ignore time and not grow old together. Time grows short and one day the end will come, and all of this will be lost and forgotten. So let's enjoy our time in the sun, and let's try not to grow old. Try not to do it together. I still feel 21, but my face feels like leather. You still laugh like you do, and my silly sense of humor. Let's just ignore time and not grow old together. Let's just ignore time and not grow old together. Thank you. I can hear you applauding in my mind. Speaking of hearing things, let's head out to Dublin, Ontario, check in with that Irish fella, Robbie O'Spoon. Well, hello everybody out there in internet land. It's Robbie O'Spoon here in Dublin, Ontario. I'm just having a grand old time swilling the pigs, and well, we're not hilling the potatoes no more. We're pretty much all dug them, and now we're just eating them and enjoying them. So anyways, I'm so glad to be here to help celebrate Rob's birthday. Well, Rob's been so good to me, letting me come on the show and, having me host the very first show, by way back on St. Patrick's Day last year. And, and then having me on the show as a regular basis, telling me stories. It's made me feel a wee bit more at home, a wee bit more welcome here in Canada before, not being from far away and, be a little lonely here. But it's nice that he's been so kind to me. So, Rob, I got a wee bit of a limerick for you. We got a little Irish birthday limerick. You've conquered the aging disease that brings lesser man to their knees. Ah, you're a vigorous man, and you've proven you still can blow all candles with only one wheeze. Oh, that's a bit of a funny one. But anyways, I got a wee bit of a song here. I thought, I'm looking for an Irish song I could sing for your birthday, and well, I couldn't really find one that I thought, there's the regular birthday song, but everybody sings that. It's kind of boring. And I thought, I'm a songwriter. I won the songwriting contest here on Tuesday Live, so, maybe I could write a song. So I wrote a wee song. It's called It's Your Birthday, and it's inspired by you, Rob, so I hope you enjoy it. It's your birthday today, let me sing a song for you. I'm a hiller and a swiller, it's the best that I can do. I could send a side of bacon or 20 pounds of spuds, or I could sing you the song that's filled with birthday love. Still the sun rises up, the earth that spins around. You wake up in the morning, then you lay your head back down. You light a cake of candles, then you blow them out again. Raise a glass to the years gone by along with all your friends. Here's a toast to the year gone by, you'll ne'er be there again. You'll ne'er be there again. Getting older, though your heart still feels the same. You've weathered many storms, fought your way through so much pain. Ah, you've loved and you've been loved, and you've labored all your life, raised up those beautiful children along with your loving wife. Ah, still the sun rises up, the earth that spins around. You wake up in the morning, then you lay your head back down. Light a cake of candles and you blow them out again. And raise a glass to the years gone by along with all your friends. Ah, here's a toast to the years gone by, you'll ne'er be there again. You'll ne'er be there again. May you live a long life, full of gladness and health, with a pocket full of gold as the least of your wealth. May the dreams you hold dearest, and which those which come true, may the kindness you spread keep returning to you. La Breha Shuna Ditch. Happy birthday, Rob. Boy, that was pretty special. Boy, that Robbie writing a song for my birthday. It's boy, I'm quite touched here. I'm just a little emotional actually thinking about Robbie out there in Dublin, Ontario, all by himself. Swilling the pigs and hilling the potatoes, and writing a special birthday song for me. That's pretty special. I'll have to talk to him. Maybe I'll ask him when his birthday is. I'm quite surprised. I thought his birthday. I don't know when his birthday is. Maybe back in Ireland. He's born out in rural Ireland. Maybe they just don't keep track of birthdays there. I don't know. We'll have to maybe ask him about it next week. But anyways, moving along with the show here, we've got one of our more popular artists, probably one of the big stars of the show. Actually, some people call him the greatest Neil Young tribute act of our generation. And I think by the smell of things here, I think Lazy Horse might be here tonight too. So let's just check in with our good friend Neil Old. He's up there in years as well. Well, hello everybody. It's Neil Old here again. I'm really excited to be here for Rob's birthday, but the funny thing is, Neil Young's birthday is actually not until November. My birthday, Neil Old, my birthday's today. Isn't that a coincidence? And what another coincidence is Lazy Horse is here. How you doing tonight, Lazy Horse? What's that? Your birthday's today too? Now that's getting to be more than a coincidence. Oh, but you're only 10 years old. Well, now we got Rob and Willie, and Rob Dylan, and me, and Lazy Horse, all birthdays. That's something. I guess Robbie O'Spoon. Not sure if it's his birthday or not. Didn't catch his segment of the show. Is it his birthday too? Oh, he didn't say. Anyways, let's do a little birthday song here, Lazy. It's probably the best birthday song that Neil wrote. It's called Long May You Run. So let's hear one of those crazy Lazy Horse intros. We've been through some things together, trunks of memories still to come. We found things to do in stormy weather. Long may you run. Long may you run. Long may you run. Although these changes have come, with your chrome heart shining in the sun. Long may you run. 'Cause back in Blind River in 1962, when I last saw you alive, we missed that shift on the long decline. Long may you run. Long may you run. Long may you run. Although these changes have come, with your chrome heart shining in the sun. Long may you run.
He was singing Caroline, sweet Caroline, rolling down that empty ocean road. Gotta get to the surf on time. Long may you run, long may you run, although these changes have come. With your chrome heart shining in the sun, long may you run.
Well, thanks so much, Neil. Great version of that song, and great song to sing on a birthday. And long may you run, Neil, and especially you too, Lazy. And I want to go back by the shed on your way out tonight. I think Willie's got bushel apples back there. Maybe he'll throw one to you. Give you a little treat before you head home to Rosebud and your little Colts Rose and Bud too. Nice to see you here, and happy birthday to you too. You know, we got, me, Willie, Neil, Rob Dylan, and Lazy Horse, all with birthdays on October 5th. What a coincidence that is. We're going to have a big party next year, that's for sure. And anyways, speaking of the birthday boy, the other birthday boy, let's head back out to the shed. And I think Willie's maybe has one more birthday type song for us. Hey, Willie.
Hey y'all, Willie here again on this birthday celebration party we're having here for Rob, and well, it's my birthday too, so been at my birthday party. Stu and I having a good time out here in the shed. And, well, I certainly appreciate everything Rob does for me. Rob and Carol let me live out here in their shed in their backyard, me and Stu hanging out here, having a good old time. But funny thing, I went looking for 2 songs. I thought, well, I got to do a couple of songs for Rob's birthday party show, and the first one was called Trip Around the Sun by Kenny Chesney, and the second one I found too is called Trip Around the Sun. So I guess in country music that's a common theme about Chris birthdays and stuff is, you got the trip around the sun, because I guess every year we take a trip around the sun, and I guess it makes for good songwriting material. But anyways, this one's by Jimmy Buffett with he sings it as a duet with Martina McBride. And I ain't got no Martina McBride singing with him. Stu, he ain't much of a singer, so I'm just gonna have to do her all on my own here. But it's called Trip Around the Sun. I hope you like it. Hear 'em singing happy birthday. Better think about the wish I made. This year gone by ain't been a piece of cake. Oh, every day's a revolution. Pull it together and it comes undone. Just one more candle and a trip around the sun. I'm just hanging on, well, this old world keeps spinning, and it's good to know it's out of my control. If there's one thing that I've learned from all this living, is that it wouldn't change a thing if I let go. No, you never see it coming. Always wind up wondering where it went. Only time will tell if it was time well spent. It's another revelation, celebrating what I should have done. With these souvenirs of my trip around the sun. just hanging on, well, this old world keeps spinning. And it's good to know it's out of my control. But if there's one thing that I've learned from all this living, is that it wouldn't change a thing if I let go. Yes, I'll make a resolution that I'll never make another one. I'll just enjoy this ride on my trip around the sun. I'll just enjoy this ride on this trip around the sun.
Well, thank you for that, Willie. Great. It's hard to believe you do two songs in the same show with the same title. I think that's a Tuesday Live first, which for our 80th episode and the big birthday party episode as well. That's a great thing to have. But we're going to wind it up now. I've got a little piece of cake to eat. We actually did a little bit of a family gathering on the weekend. We were doing a fundraiser for breast cancer research. We did the Run for the Cure, so we went out, virtual run this year, so we went out and did that on Saturday when the weather was nice, and had a little, ordered some takeout and had a nice little campfire in the backyard. And one of my daughters made me a lovely little pumpkin chai cake with maple cream cheese icing, and I believe there's one more piece left and maybe a little bit of maple walnut ice cream to go with it as well. But I'm going to have that after the after party, so that'll be something I have to look forward to, sitting up there. And hope you come join us again. This is our 80th episode. We've been doing this, as you imagine, for a while. I know a lot of folks have been there for a lot of it, and we certainly appreciate all the folks that have been here for a long time, and always welcome new folks into our little Tuesday Live community. It's kind of fun. We have, I know the comments are almost as entertaining as the show, and probably some shows even a little more entertaining. So we certainly appreciate everybody that comes out and watches the show and comments, and also those folks. I know there's a lot of folks out there watching on probably on YouTube on their big smart TVs, sitting in the comfort of their living room couch or whatever, their loungers, and enjoying the show. And I think like Jim and Lynn, I believe, probably watch that, and other folks who watch it. I know my friend Peter down in Tennessee, he watches it, I believe, on YouTube as well. So appreciate everybody who watches the show, and invite other folks to come out and watch the show. The more the merrier we can have out here. It's I'm going to keep going with this as long as I can. I'm kind of, I enjoy it. It's a great challenge for me to learn new songs every week, and if you have any songs you'd like to hear, always open for suggestions and recommendations. And if you have a birthday coming up, let us know about your birthdays too. You celebrated everybody's birthday, it seems, on the show here tonight. I'm not sure about Robbie. I know it's not the executive producer's birthday tonight. I know that for sure. But everybody else pretty well celebrated their birthday tonight. So if you have a birthday coming up, let us know. We'd be happy to help you celebrate it by acknowledging it on the show, maybe even singing a song for you if you have a special request. Next week, I think we're planning to do kind of a Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is this weekend. Hope everybody has their turkey ordered. I went to order my turkey and found out that the big turkeys have all flown the coop, so to speak. You can only get sort of a smaller turkey, which is okay, I guess. We don't need a super big turkey. If you haven't ordered your turkey, you might want to get out and order it. Or I don't know about tofurkeys, the same thing, as there's a big run on tofurkeys as well. But whatever you're having for Thanksgiving, I hope you have a great one. But next week we're going to do kind of our Thanksgiving and gratitude show. So if you have pictures of your Thanksgiving celebration, decorations, the things you're grateful for, let me know, send it in. and I'd be happy to share it on the show. We do those little bumpers between songs, and always a fun spot to share things from the audience. So let me know if you have anything you'd like to share with the other folks in the audience, just to show your gratitude. We might even have a little bit of Oktoberfest music, because I realized we didn't really do an Oktoberfest show this year. And I mean, Oktoberfest is still a thing, particularly here in Kitchener-Waterloo. It's a big thing, and not quite on the scale that it was pre-pandemic, but still do a little bit of it. I don't know if the Weidenloffel brothers are going to show up for any of it or not, or maybe we can get them to call in from Germany for where they came from. I remember the Oktoberfest show last year where we had the Weidenloffel brothers here doing some Oktoberfest music. It was quite fun. So maybe we'll do a bit of that next week too. And if there's anything else you'd like to, any songs of gratitude you'd like to hear in the show, let me know. I'd be happy to try to work them up. The best thing about this show for me as a musician has been the ability to learn a whole lot of new songs and a few new chords in there, and had a lot of fun with it. And also met a lot of great people, from all the way out in Newfoundland, East Coast, to all the way through Ontario. Lots of folks in Ontario, Eastern Ontario, rekindled some old friendships that from my childhood days, from folks down in Eastern Ontario. I met a lot of new folks, big group of folks up in Fenland Falls that were very fortunate, greatly appreciate having here at the show. And a lot of my old university friends, a lot of folks, around here in the Kitchener-Waterloo area, and even up northern Ontario, up in Kapuskasing. It's one place I've never been to, but I'm going to get there. Now that I've got a bunch of new friends up in Kapuskasing, I'm going to get up to Kapuskasing as well. And, out across the prairies out west to see some of our friends out in Alberta and BC. We'll hopefully be traveling again soon. Maybe take Tuesday Live out on the road. So, anyways, really appreciate everybody being here tonight. Appreciate everybody who put effort into the show. I know Stan McCrae, everything Stan does every week. He's been a real anchor on the show, giving us sharing those great pictures every week. I don't know if he's ever going to run out. Maybe we're pushing. Hopefully, if we're pushing you too hard, Stan, let me know. Don't want to over stress you out there getting pictures. But I know Stan's been doing this for a long time, so he's got a pretty good library there. But then we certainly appreciate that he shares it with us every week. It is nice for those of us who can't get out and see all those amazing animals and scenes that he sees down along the St. Lawrence River down there in Eastern Ontario. And of course, our regular cast of characters, we appreciate, the next Dylan, Rob Dylan, the greatest Neil Young tribute artist of our generation. Neil Old and Lazy Horse, who's been showing up fairly regularly. It's great having Lazy Horse there. Happy birthday to both of those fellas as well. And that Irish fellow over in Dublin, Ontario, Robbie O'Spoon. It's always nice having Robbie here. It gives a little bit of international flavor to the show. And of course, our resident shed dweller, Cousin Willie, and his little fur buddy, Stu the Rabbit. So next Tuesday, we're going to do Gratitude Thanksgiving show. So hope you'll come out for that. And invite your friends. It's on Tuesday right after Thanksgiving. So while you're munching on your turkey sandwich or your hot turkey sandwich. Hey, I don't know. I'm going to give you one of my favorite Thanksgiving tips or tricks. This is for the turkey eaters out there. Make stuffing. Make lots of stuffing so you have extra stuffing. And then if you have a waffle maker, take the stuffing and you might have to add a little egg to it if it's dry. But if it's not too dry, you can just throw it right in the waffle maker. Make yourself a little stuffing waffle, a stuffle, I call it. And then, put some turkey meat on it, put some gravy on it, and make a hot turkey sandwich with that. Whoo, boy, that's good eating. You'll add that to your regular rotation as well. And thanks to everybody else who's involved with the show. My executive producer, Carol, who keeps everything on the up and up here and provides lots of constructive advice and support through the show. She drove me over, like today. I have to give a shout out to my friends at Block 3 Brewery in St. Jacobs, my local, so to speak. I'm a member of the Mug Club there. I have a mug on the wall. And if you're a Mug Club member on your birthday, they give you complimentary beverages. So we went over there and had some of the Pizza Guys pizza in St. Jacobs and I had a couple of the Block 3 beverages. And the executive producer kindly drove me home, just make sure everything was safe and above board and everything. But that was great, and so shout out to my friends over at Block 3. And they even gave me a loaf of bread. They had some fresh sourdough beer bread that somebody had made and brought in some loaves. So they gave me a loaf for my birthday. That was quite kind of them. It's a tasty loaf of bread. I'm a sourdough bread maker myself, so it's always nice to taste somebody else's sourdough. So And also Karen Cantello, everything she's done for the show. I know Karen's still on a bit of a sabbatical, doing some other creative things, and we're certainly looking forward to seeing that. But as you know, I certainly work as much of her previous material into the show as I can. We'll certainly have more of that as well moving forward as we move into Thanksgiving and into the Halloween show and all that coming up as well. So, and especially thanks to all of you for coming here every week and supporting the show and keeping the comments lively. You know, I could do this in my basement by myself, but it's just wouldn't be the same without having all of you out there offering your kind words and support and encouragement. And I appreciate that. And we will be together sometime. And in the meantime, just spread the love, the Tuesday Live love far and wide, and let's just keep loving, less hating, and let's just all try to get along. And see you next week if you're not at the after party. But you can come there. My mom will give you the true story of my birth. Everybody needs a place to go, and everybody needs some way to know they're just loved. And why do we hurt the ones we love? Why don't we lift them up instead of putting them down and just love? 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. I'll only be here for a very short time to lie in the sun and drink sweet wine and just love. Well, I'll be here and then be gone. Instead, harsh words and singing sad songs. Let's just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. Just gonna do, and if you join with me, well then we would make two. We need more give and less taken away. If we start right now, we'll get there someday to just love. You find it in your heart if you look deep enough. You find the only thing that we really need now, it's just hard to just love in a world full of hate. If we get started now, it won't be too late to just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. Just love. Just love. for my birthday. See you next week.